Hey everyone, it's Monica with Mystic Maiden Oracle bringing you another weekly reading. So today is actually Friday, April 8th. So 4/8/2022. I was pretty excited. The other day was 456, if you add the year together. But anyway, I was guided to do the reading today. Again, I usually record it ahead of time anyway, but today it felt really important that I do it today because I was feeling a lot of energy around like releasing karma and like big changes. And in the last reading, in the last few readings, that's what it's been about. So I thought it was important that you get some messages of what the energies are of today going into the week, as opposed to, maybe tomorrow. Also, when I was thinking about recording this now, I looked at the clock and it was 3:21, so 3:21. I didn't look it up, but I just took it as a sign that I was supposed to do something. And the something was maybe taking a look back at some of the shadow work you've been doing, because as I'm being reminded right now too, when you're calling in big changes, it's not easy peasy, right? It's a challenge. And so sometimes, too, we can get a little, well, I don't know about you, but when things are really, really good, it's easy to get caught up in those feelings. And then as soon as things change or get a little bit off, it can be kind of deflating. So Spirit was telling me that it would be maybe a good idea to check in and remember what you've been working for and what you've had to do and change to get to where you are, and just remind you of things that maybe you should be continuously working on, because nothing is really like one and done. Some stuff is, but when it comes to growth and stuff and personal growth, it's more of a practice that you have to keep at and keep doing, and life has a way of testing you with that. So anyway, that is, I feel like, what is going to come through, but we'll get more details. And since we already know the energy of the reading, I'm going to do it just a little bit differently, at least maybe with the first two cards. Maybe the others if I'm guided to, but the first two cards, the vampire deck and the numerology deck, I'm going to use, and I think it's really important that we get the exact shadow messages from this one and the exact intentions out of these numbers to make sure that it's really clear for you what's going on, because success is so important right now. It's so important that you follow through with what you've been setting out to do, that I want to make sure you get crystal clear guidance if you're watching this and everything resonates with you. So that was a lot of an introduction, huh? So let's get to it so that you don't leave. I hope I even said what I was going to do. Did I say I was going to read out of the guidebooks for the first two, so you got your information? Memory of a goldfish. My gosh. All right. Prince of Knives. That's our first one. Oh, focus. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at the pink rose. Or is it white in this one? No, it's pink. So we had pink rose in the last reading too. Remember, it was actually two of them, one on top of the other. So we'll get that. Okay. So Prince of Knives. We'll get a couple more. That one jumped out. We got two. Oh my God, look at more roses. Okay, Ace of Skulls and then Six of Grails. Okay, so we're getting everything almost. Now I want one more. Seven of Scepters. Look at what a journey. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely going to read, not the whole thing because it's like pages long, but we're going to get the highlights out of all of these because I think it's, look, Prince of Knives, Ace of Skulls. So there's two of the major arcana there. And then the rest Or actually, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't use words I don't really know. But anyway, like, in a deck of cards, ace, king, queen, jack, they're important. So same here. They're just called the prince and princess and whatnot. And then 6 and 7 right after the other. So you have knives, skulls, grails, and scepters. So you have all of the suits there. And then remember, we're trying to check in with what our struggles were, right? What you've been going through. And so you have whatever your trial was here, the new beginning, so the ending, the changes you've made, the abundance that's been called in, and then the transformation is what I'm getting out of that one. And look at it, she's got like this Medusa vibe. So something watery too. Maybe you're the water sign. Anyway, so see the maybes. I don't want maybes right now. I need facts. So let's see. Just bear with me while I go through and find it. All right. We're close. We're close. 5, 4, 2, 8. Almost. Okay. All right. Thank you for your patience. So we are getting here that free thinking stuff, discovery. We want our shadow. Okay, monotony. So being bored. That's anguish. That could be anguish of that too. Boredom sucks. Lack of vision, entanglements, arguments, erratic changes, hastiness, turbulence, remorselessness, irresponsibility, naivety, confusion, suspicious, malicious, insensitive, and unreliable. So these could be things that have come up in you or around you. And a lot of the stuff, that does happen around us can happen through us as well, because it's what we know, it's what we're used to, it's maybe the only example that's been around. What else? So irresponsibility too, sometimes when you get really fed up, you just kind of throw everything out the window and decide, kind of F it and just do what you're going to do there. So that's the shadow aspect of this. I'm not going to actually look at the other essence like I started to. So what else? So we want to do the opposite of this. This is also what could happen, if you get thrown off balance. Let's get the rest of it. Where is my skulls here? Where is okay. So this one has the essence of, or the shadow of, insecurity, lack of resources, money problems, greed. See, the opposite of what was last reading. Last reading was all about abundance and money and, income and stuff. Finances, all good things. So this one's lack of resources. So don't worry about things like that. Greed, not having enough, meanness of spirit, materialism, drama, fanciful, idealistic, flighty, lack of grounding. Okay, so these are things to keep in mind too. You're going to want to stay grounded. Avoid drama. Don't create any drama for yourself. Don't do anything that sounds self-sabotaging. Don't do anything without thinking. Don't even focus on money problems, because remember, it's already been in the cards that you're about to receive, reap the benefits of all of the work that you've done. So these are the things that we're not falling back into, but that may come up to tempt you. The whole not today, Satan, something might come up. If not, lucky you, you dodged it. So, and then confidence too. Don't give in to thinking you can't do it, or that you're not good enough, or any doubts that you may have. Okay, let's keep going. And because we want to get to the good stuff too, because we're not going to focus on this stuff, right? We're just going to get the energy around what we're doing right now. So we are at 6 of Grails. Oops, that was 7. So we have discomfort, sullen, uninspired. So you got a lot of boredom going on in here. Emotional unease or imprisonment, seeking emotional safety, insecurity, yeah, okay. Attachment to the past, which halts movement, vanity, back with the greed thing too, something like the seven deadly sins, guilt or corruption, emotional instability, bad memories, longing for protection, torment or nightmares, holding a grudge, impurity, an overly romanticized view of a situation. Okay, so those are things like I was just saying, self-sabotaging stuff, having expectations of things. So if you have expectations, so goals and expectations are different. Expectations are things that kind of don't do anything for us. They sort of set us up to be disappointed. And I don't mean that in to be negative about it, but I think it's more realistic to have goals. Like, I hope that this turns out this way. Whereas if you expect it to turn out that way and it doesn't, that can be a little bit more devastating. Whereas if you're hoping for something, you kind of know that it may not turn out exactly how you want, but hopefully by now you know that everything happens as it should, whether we realize it or not. So let's see what else. What else do we have here? Holding a grudge, that's interesting too, right? Because forgiveness has come up so much in the other readings. Compassion too, so there's guilt and corruption there. Uninspired, that just is a theme here. So I feel like you have not enjoyed your life very much, but things are changing. Because of all of this, you have a completely different idea of what you want your life to be. And it doesn't mean that it's horrible, although this does hint at least maybe for some of you watching, there's definitely been trauma. And so whatever types of traumas you've endured and survived have been enough to kind of break you out of these negativity, these frequencies, like the insecurity and feeling the need to be protected and whatnot. Now you do those things for yourself, and you're not relying on anybody, but you're coming to a place of instead of relying on like wanting to partner with, and that can be romantically, that can be just friendships, networking, support groups, however I guess categorize who you're friends with or what your relationship is. But anyway, moving them in a healthy direction. All right, let's get a little bit more. Last one. Oh, went the wrong way again. Flighty. That one resonates right here. Okay, cowardice. Okay, we're on Seven of Scepters here. Our shadow. Cowardice, timidity, being timid, trepidation or weakness, indecisive, hesitant. There's hesitant again, or or resigning because of fear or a lack of self-confidence. Ignorance, aggression or bullying. Yeah, inflexibility, bigotry. Quarreling or overreactions, threats, obstinacy, stubbornness, or pretense, losing faith or retreating, lashing out in anger, submission. Okay, so I told you had everything, which is so human and I think is so beautiful. So I hope that you think that too. I know this is part of the message. This is what's coming through. So Spirit wants you to know that all of these things, everything that you felt or are feeling, especially if you felt them all at once before, just means that you are and have been fully submerged into the human experience, because that's what this is. It's just an experience, right? We're just going through it. We're doing the best we can, and you are too. And so it's like, it looks like you jumped through all the hoops, every rite of passage, every milestone that you have had to reach and achieve and accomplish. You've done that here, and are doing it. So it's, I think we've talked about it. One of my favorite games, video games, is Skyrim, and in one of them not in one of them, but when you level up, you kind of like go up to the galaxy, to the stars, and you light up part of a constellation when you have enough experience points, and you can add them to whatever level you want. And so I feel like that is what I'm seeing as I'm channeling this for you, is you just lit up another constellation in each of these 4 levels. And it's more than 4 levels, because as you heard in every one of those descriptions, it's like this category had all these things, and that one and that one and that one did too. So you've been working really, really, really hard at a lot of things, whether you've realized it or not. And remember, everything ripples out. So one thing that you work on, you notice confidence and insecurity was in there. So they all are connected, just like everything in you is connected. Everything about you is connected to something bigger. So, um, so oh yeah, there was like a huge congratulations in there because, and that's going to come up, I think, too, moving forward here. But Spirit wants you to know what a wonderful human you are, how far you've come, how strong you are, and that you're doing a great job. Being a human. So just keep up the good work. Remember, look at everything that you're leaving behind. Oh, remember, leaving came up. That was one of the exact cards. I remember it being right there. Leaving. So you're leaving all of this behind in many forms. So all of the essences of these cards come up in forms of people, places, things, and situations. So, okay. Whew, that was a lot. This one's going to be long, people. All right. Another little fun fact, when I said this one was going to be long, I looked at what the recording length was, and it said 15:55. Okay, so let's get more numbers right now. 88. Holy moly, because it's the 8th. I told you I needed to do it today. So we have abundance. Look at all the pink. I love pink. Okay, pink on top of the pink rose too. So more validation, like from last time, that because of your shadow work, you are reaping the rewards of all of that. And so abundance comes in many forms. 8 is the number of manifestation, leadership, and career. So if you are looking at a career change or starting a business or expanding a business, or who knows what you're thinking about doing, but you're doing it. And so good job. Keep it up. Double pink. Pink, pink, pink. Yay. 63, parenting. This is so interesting. So some of you, somebody, one of you that is watching this has to be a parent, and you have to be dealing with adult children because this has come up very specifically a couple of times now. So we have the energy here of yellow first, which is creativity, communication, self-expression, and joy. So maybe the child that you're dealing with needs maybe a different style of learning, different style of guidance, maybe traditional parenting that's maybe more authoritarian or authoritative. I can't remember. I know there's 3 types though. But maybe more of a balance of all 3 or all 2, however many. Child development was a long time ago. Anyway, finding different ways to create or to communicate and relate to your child, or even maybe to your parents. Maybe they didn't have a great way of relating to you either, or communicating, being available to listen to your feelings, being supportive, maybe showing up for you in the way that you wanted. So how can you do that for your babies? Maybe you're expecting. How can you teach your children to be themselves, whatever that means for them? How can you teach them to be confident? That's part of it, is you setting the example for the people that you are a role model for, and teaching them how to stand in their power, how to be comfortable in their own skin, especially if you struggled with that yourself, which, like I said, in the shadows, it looks like you did, and who doesn't? So no shame, right? No shame at all. So now we have blue also, which is heart chakra color. So we have love, healing, relationships, family, and home. Makes perfect sense in all of that. And so, yep, there was a lot of talk about, so sentimental feelings, I know, has come up in a reading. What was it? We know the growth thing, adult children. Gosh, I think there was one more thing so specific, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh well, we'll never know unless we rewatch the video. But anyway, this is something very close to you, someone very close to you, whatever the relationships have been that are healing. Co-parenting too, this counts. So it's a family thing, not just a 2 people thing. That includes animals too. They're part of the healing. They go through what we go through. So keep that in mind anytime there's any arguing or anything going on, is that the fuzzy ones take it in too. Or the feathered ones or the scaly ones, whatever kind of baby you have. More sixes, healing. So we got lots of double colors and healing. Hello. Aye. Okay, so more validation. I don't know if I have room for all these. You notice we're doing 4 cards today. So abundance, healing on top of healing. All right, let's get this one. And 11, individuality. See, I knew there was going to be some really strong messages in this reading that were pretty cut and dry. So we have new beginnings, individuality, leadership, and the self. So we got leadership, I think, in another one too. Yeah, the 8. So so double abundance, double leadership, double healing, double family, all on top of this shadow stuff. So hopefully you can see the impact that all the work that you've done is making and where it's going to show up in your life. And these places that they show up, yeah, it said career and there's a lot of home stuff here, but remember, everything again is connected, and it's as within, so without. So everything that you did inside is now manifesting outward, and you can see how you being a healthier, more whole person, happier, brighter, able to attract happier, brighter, lighter things too, is life changing in every area. So hopefully you don't think that everything that you've done is for nothing, or that you didn't do it. So make sure that you're giving yourself a healthy amount of praise and reward in addition to the things that you're receiving. So buy yourself a little present, or take yourself out to dinner, do something nice for you, get yourself some flowers. Okay, so now we're going to check in with the angels and ancestors because we want to learn and grow, right? That's continuous. So, what lesson? Oh, 2 cards here. Oh, I just said we want to learn. I love this. So there's the owl and the raven and the crone. Oh my God. So we're just taking that in for a minute. Growth within your current situation. Or I'd like to add an S to that and say growth within your current situations, because you seem to be a multitasker and you're not just doing one thing at a time. You're just in it. You're going to do the complete, overnight remodel, so you think. But as we learn, it takes time. But I'm on board. You came to the right channel, because I'd rather just get it all done at once too, so I can keep moving. Anywho, love that this is on top of the abundance card too. Because growth within your current situation, see, it's just all kinds of riches coming your way. What else do we have here? Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. We're talking about our fuzzy ones too. So sometimes when things are changing, you don't know what to expect and you can't prepare. And so that's when you have to look at your inner talents, like it says, the stuff that you're gifted with, like this one, the fox. Every time I think of fox, I think of, a sly fox, fast, clever, also cute. I don't know, there's a specific type of fox. I think it like barks like a dog or something. Oh my God. I would love to have one of those as a pet, but I don't think Charlie would like it. Anyway, so what are you good at? Maybe you're really good at listening. Maybe you're good at, an actual skill that you have, like a physical one, that you can fall back on with whatever transition. So career keeps coming up. Maybe you need to find another way to make money when you're in between jobs. Maybe you need to get another job to supplement something. Maybe you need to make more money so that you can start your business or go back to school or get a certificate or get a car, who knows what you need to get. But instead of relying on, maybe like learned skills, like stuff that you learn in school, rely on the things more that come naturally to you. So, you know, being charming is a gift, being kind is a gift, um, being patient is a gift, all those things. All right. Got lots of bird feathers going on in here too. Cannot ignore that. Oh, and the little symbol on the chest. So I don't know. We're gonna go with heart chakra stuff there, which is on top of heart chakra blue there and there. Oh, didn't want to come out. Can I get another two? Oh no. Oh, seer. See beyond the current situation. Wise one. See, grow within your current situation and see beyond it. All this elevation, the wisdom, everything that you learned, the healing, you're above it. You know that there's a bigger picture. It's not even about what your eyes are physically seeing anymore. You know better. And so trusting your talents. So see there, your intuition, that's our biggest talent. And so many people just ignore and dismiss it. Trust yourself. It's your God-given compass. It's what the universe gave you. It helps you survive, and I feel like, again, with what the shadow card said, you're a person that's already relied on your intuition, and you know that it has saved your life. You know that it has come through for you. So don't stop trusting it now, especially if things are good. If you're used to shit, it's easy to get used to that, and it is easy to doubt that good things can really happen. But now's your time, so believe in the good things, be open and willing to receive them, and be grateful, because they are real and they are for you. So, and you are going to be able to see the bigger picture and see that. So that's going to help you, like on this Prince card here, to not overreact, not to be hasty, not to make rash decisions, because you know better now. You're much older and wiser. Even if you're not older, your soul is. It's okay. Oracle. Wait for important information. Intuition, wait for your guidance. See, her eyes are closed too. So it's not about something that's coming for you outside of you. It's something coming inside of you. Oh, on top of individuality too. So, yeah, you're not a person that is going to fall into the normal category. I don't even know what that means to describe it for you. But you are somebody that believes in otherworldly things, definitely in spirit, definitely in intuition, in other modalities that are of that nature, crystals, candles, symbols, runes, all those things, and more. So rely on those gifts, exercise those gifts, practice with them, connect with them more, and then see how your abundance continues to double. Okay. I hope this reading is resonating with you, because I am getting chills. So one card after another. I just love seeing them. Oh, the snake too. Snake is definitely a symbol. Look at snake and fox, both very sly, slithery, like able to move quickly. Snakes can be undetected. All these things. Just picking up on the energy of that. Oh, we were talking about all your familiars too. We said scaly ones. Everything is just so well represented, I feel like, right now. Ah, yes, so well done. Okay, anyway. I'm getting real caught up in this one, guys. I hope you are too. Balance, career, and home life. Hello. Okay, we're working on it. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to try and talk to Isis more. I love it. So Parvati came up last time, and she was, positive change. So I think that those are related is what I'm getting. So let's see, Isis demonstrated a perfectly balanced life as a great spiritual teacher and a devoted wife and mother to Osiris and Horus, respectively. Isis is a much revered Egyptian goddess who symbolizes feminine strength and power. She can help you find enough time and energy to enjoy all aspects of your life if you'll ask her for assistance. All right, so pray to Isis for this. That's going to be part of your parenting too, though, is modeling for children that it's not okay to work yourself till you're dead. You have to enjoy life. You have to enjoy what you're putting so much hard work into. And hopefully that is something that you've learned too, is that there's so much more to life than money, even though it's great and we need it and we're not rejecting it by any means. Bring on the cash flow, please. Thank you, universe, to everybody listening. But it's more than that. It's, the riches are really the stuff that you can't see. So having a home that is comfortable and safe, having people in the home that you love and love and respect you, feeling safe and secure, and not relying on anybody else to do that for you. You're creating it and you're doing it your way, and you're setting the example for those that are going to come before you, because we're trying to change the world and make it a more loving, accepting, peaceful place for everybody to enjoy life. And you're wiser now. You know you are more important. Detach from drama. Hello, I swear. Look at, okay, so purple card. Wait, I'm going to mess up my pretty arrangement. But on top of this too, I swear that was the one that talked about drama. If not, it was the other one. But, all right, she's just, no. Look at that. No drama. No. Stay away. Remember, not today, Satan. No. No. Okay. No. I'm going to get more on this too because it's important. All right. Pallas Athena is the Grecian goddess of wisdom. More wisdom. See, all these wise old ladies. Not old, sorry, I don't know why I keep saying old. Anyway, who became the patroness of Athens in a contest with the ocean god Poseidon. The term Pallas is often given to Greek deities, and her more common name is Athena. She's a war goddess who uses wisdom instead of weapons, even though she does have a flame or just conflicts. Upon Pallas for help with any conflict or any situation calling for wisdom. Hello, we talked about situations here. So you, wise one, the seer, because you're going to see beyond the situation. You're going to see how to detach from drama. You're going to fight with your wisdom, not with, again, like they said, weapons. So it's going to be maybe a fight of words. So remember, we're kind of anticipating some sort of